All right. Okay, welcome everybody. Welcome. All right, thank you very much for coming and welcome. All right. So welcome guys. It's a beautiful morning. How are we doing today? Òtútù ni o, àwa nìyẹn o. Ẹ̀yin náà ẹ̀dẹ̀ ṣe o, tẹ́yìn ò rótútù o. Posh, màmá nìyẹn. All right, good morning everybody, good morning. Thank you, Abba. Thank you. So good morning everybody, thank you very much for tuning in. Texas cold is okay. It's not that cold. I'm used to it. You know, I moved from New York to this place, so I'm feeling good. Feeling good. So how is everybody doing this fantastic morning? Is everybody doing okay? Okay. These people on Facebook are not even responding. Facebook people, you guys, sometimes I don't understand. You guys just be there and just keep quiet and not be saying nothing. You think I'm here to come and say Guguru and Ekpa? If you're not talking to me, I will just log off from you guys. I'll just stay on Instagram. Instagram people, fantastic people right there. Instagram people. You don't go beg them before they talk. They love to talk. They must have something to say, and I love that. I don't really like. I don't like preaching to a very quiet congregation. I don't like. That's not my thing. If I'm talking to you and actually you are flowing with this stuff, respond to it. If you're not responding to it, I will just log off. Leave Facebook people. Now, for real, I don't get that. If somebody is not responding, I'll just leave that person that is not responding alone. I'll go somewhere else. Okay, so let's go straight to the point for today. Before I start, I want to quickly say this. You know me, I'll preach a message before I go to the message itself. Guys. I think it is time right now for we Africans. It's time for us to do things. Let's do it right. Let's do things right. Let's do it right. For real. It's time to do it right. I saw a video yesterday, so I downloaded this video. I plan to share it with you guys, but I'm just a little reserved about it. But I think I need to show you guys. All right. You will not be able to see it. Oh God, because of the light. I will interpret it. I will tell you what it means. I mean, the message inside of this stuff, I'll let you know. That's a Nigerian guy there. You don't fall. The Chinese man got there, put a bridge, went there, pick up the trophy. American guy got there, jumped, pick up the trophy. African man got there, he started praying. African man got there, he started praying. He prayed for a long time. Then when it was time for him to make a move, he fell into the pit. And this is not enough to preach a message to us. It's not enough to preach a message to you guys. It's not joke. Classy nicks. It's not a joke. This is not a joke. This is real. This is not a joke. This is real. Whosoever is calling this one joke, that person is not ready to learn. He's not ready to learn. All right? All of these great countries of the world, America, the UK, India. India is even getting better now. China. They didn't build their country based on prayer. It's not. They didn't build their country based on prayer. You see, we Africans, we are so brilliant. Majority of us, we have like 2 master's degrees, 2 PhDs and stuff, but they have programmed our head in a certain way that we are messing up big time. It's difficult for us to actually convert that education to anything. If you're not able to learn from this stuff, you can't learn nothing anymore in your life. Nothing. Nothing. You can't. It's going to be difficult for you to learn anything. I'm not kidding. I took a counseling session yesterday. And when we were about to start the session, I just jumped into it, and the woman stopped me. She stopped me. Excuse me, sir. I said, yes, ma'am. What can I do for you? I was like, aren't we going to pray before we start? I said, madam, say yes. I said, the prayer you've been praying, that's what brought you here to this place. That's why your marriage is about to scatter. Your marriage is about to scatter because of this same mindset that we're not going to pray. That stuff you just mentioned right now is actually, that's what brought you here. That's what got you and your husband to this point where you guys are. So I told her, I said, madam, do you want to pray or do you want to fix this marriage? Pick one of the two. Because me, I don't get time. I don't get time. You want us to fix this marriage or you want to pray? Which one do you want to do? The husband looked at me from the side and said, I said, do you know I've been telling you? And I'm still going to say it. A lot of you men, you want to marry. You want to marry. Please, I beg you, in the name of the Lord God Almighty, the one who created the heaven and earth, the one they call the Rose of Sharon, the lily of the valley. I beg you in the name of that Jehovah Nissi, Jehovah Jireh, when you see a woman that is addicted to visiting prophet and visiting prayer lines, don't marry her. Your life is going to be ruined. They will destroy your entire life. They will destroy your entire life. Your life is going to be ruined by prophecy. Please. You see, mokoko ki Eledumare, mokoko ki Eledumare, no. I'm just kind of like appealing to you and begging you so that you will not live your life in sorrow. You will not live your life like as if you are in a cage. All right? I'm still begging you in the name of him who defeated Goliath for David. I'm begging you in the name of that one that actually dropped rain manna down from heaven. I'm still begging you with the name of that man who allowed the children of Israel to cross the Red Sea on a dry land. If you see a girl, a woman that is addicted to prayer line, prayer conferences, going to night vigil, going to all this stuff, please don't marry her. Your life will be destroyed. Your life will be destroyed. You need a woman with a balanced mindset. A balanced mindset. A woman who understands that she is in the physical realm and living the life in the physical. And at the same time, a spiritual person. You have to balance up. If you cannot balance up, please, don't marry that person. If somebody doesn't have a balanced mindset, that the mindset is like that of living like angels, please don't marry that one. Don't marry that one. I'm telling you this, just telling you this. If you like, agree. If you don't like, don't agree. Go and marry Spirit Coco. Nothing for you. Nothing for you. Nothing. Nothing for you. Go and find a balanced person who could balance spiritual and physical, who understand social life, who understand social life, who understand social life. Go and think very well. All right? Think very well. If you go back and watch that video is going to show you that we have been messing up. And then in the middle of the whole session, it was like, so when I prayed, the Lord said, I said, then why are you here? Why are you here when the Lord has been saying? After you have succeeded in wasting all of your life that you're supposed to use in actually making the good thing to happen to you, you have spent that time just knocking your head on the wall and wasting your time. I don't know, probably you remember that scripture. That you will see some people, they will tell God, we use your name to perform miracles. He's right. He is right. They will tell him, we preach with your name and deliver the oppressed. It is correct. Very, very correct. But at the end of the whole stuff, after they finish doing their poem, the Bible says God will now tell them, but yet I do not know you. I don't know you. Who are you? And that's why we always say to people, test our spirit, test our spirit. You have to understand that you need to have the right spirit in you. Don't be running after miracles. Don't run after miracles. You'll not get it. That's a miracle you won't get. You won't get it at all. You won't get it. Lie. You will just be running and wasting your entire life just jumping and jumping. It took me time to break free. Took time for me to break free. And it's not just women alone. Even there are some men too. They're spiritual men. Please don't. Find someone with a balanced mindset to get married to. So the story we're about to run today, America took my husband from me. I shared one before, so we're sharing this one right now. When I woke up today, I saw a message from the guy, Mr. Lawal, that we posted yesterday. The wife already gave me the phone number, so I called. I called the wife. Joy, how are you doing? So I called the husband. He didn't pick up the phone, so I left a voice message. And he called me back. He didn't call me back. He sent me a message on Instagram this morning, and then we chatted for a little time. So what happened? The man got married to. Good morning, Dayo. The man got married to this young lady some years ago, about maybe 15, 16 years ago. And she got pregnant and delivered a daughter. And that's the time, the man started a business in Nigeria. The business wasn't really doing fine. So he thought about it in his mind that the best thing to do is to travel overseas. There are some people that will make it in Nigeria, and there are some people they need to change location to make it. Some people will change that location and come to America and still struggle. It is not everybody to go ni Muritala Mohammed Airport, to jump to plane, to land America lo make here. It's not all of them. I remember when I got my visa, I went to church. I went to church to dance. Bye-bye to Jagba Jagba. Bye-bye to Nyama Nyama. In the name of Jesus, bye-bye to Nyama. I danced like crazy. I carry my passport. I raised my passport up. I was flipping the pages and showing everybody, say, you don't see, huh? Babati ba mi she. Babati ba mi she o. Ohun tó ń jà mí láyà. Babati. After I visited the embassy like 14 times, finally I got visa. In my head, I thought this is the end of poverty. Let's go rock and roll. Because during that time, we were looking at all of these musicians when these boys, they will travel to America within 2 weeks, they come back. I don't know, probably you remember those boys. They will leave Nigeria. Within 2 weeks, they'll come back and start spraying money. So in our head, we thought that when you go to America like that, you just go and pick money on the roadside and just quickly come back and just let them just put your name in a song. He says, Shola, Shola mi bobo. No America, yo. Shola mi baby. And we regbete. Wala to America. He says, Shola, Shola mi baby. Shola, Shola mi bobo. Ọmọ tó dára tó ń dán o, Ṣọlá mi bọ̀bọ̀. Akúrú máa dán o, Ṣọlá mi baby. Ó náwó mi, Ṣọlá mi bọ̀bọ̀. So, mo ti compose orin sílẹ̀. I've already finished composing the song they're going to sing. I'm the one who composed it myself. All I got to do is just to tell musicians, just sing this song, and I will destroy you with money. I will destroy your life with money. Just be singing. I already composed the song that they will sing. Oh yeah. So when I was dancing and stuff, I didn't know it's even. I didn't. I didn't know that visa is nothing. I didn't know visa is not that. Visa is just visa is just nothing. So I jumped on the plane. My wife gave me erondini, you know erondini. She packed all this chicken and everything inside bag. Say, Shama Jello, when you are hungry on the plane, just eat it and stuff. I was like, yeah, my life is different. You know that time we'll be hearing Dangu Arawani, Ijile Pam Pam, Dangu Arawani, Ijile Pam Pam. I was like, this guy just left Nigeria 3 days ago. And now he's back, he's spending money. Oh no, if I can get a visa to go to that America, me too, I will come back and start spending money like Danku Arawani, Ijile Pam Pam. So I got on the plane, I was going, I couldn't stand up on the plane. I wanted to pee. I wanted to pee badly. I couldn't stand up because I was scared. My first time on the plane. So I landed in America. They asked me for green card. I said, what is that? My passport is green. They said, no, it's not your passport. The one card, they call it green card. You have it. I said, I don't get that. I said, okay, it's going to take you some time to get that. So you see, you see that most of the time we always believe that the moment you get a green card, I mean a visa, then that's the end of it. Then you'll be happy. Oh yeah, the visa is here and stuff. I can tell you a lot of people who, walked into the US and at the same time they actually they had a conversation with themselves and they said, you know what, I'm going back. Yeah, I'm leaving. Yeah, I gotta go. Can't stay here. All right. Some people will be here for years. I know somebody who has been here now for 26 years. No green card, no work authorization, no nothing. 26 years in America. And that person is still not rich. He's got no money. He's just walking the street of America playing keyboard all around the place. I'm telling you. Okay, so when we get green card like that, we believe that, okay, it's a change of life. I understand that every one of us want to make it in life, and you believe that America, Canada, the UK is actually the place where it's open. The opportunity is greater than that of Nigeria. So when I get there, I'll just enter into the system and just start making money and all kinds of stuff like that. No, it's deeper than that. And in those days, nobody will tell you, because a lot of people are like, they call them Ajigbudu, Tongwe Nikura. They will not tell us that this is the process. This is what you're going to encounter when you get there. They will just tell you, oh, we're enjoying you. Yes, everything is all right. Oh. They'll be buying clothes and coming to Nigeria and be spending money and all kinds of stuff like that. And some of them will come. You see, like one particular guy, every time he will go to Nigeria, he will go and lie to them. They say, I'm living inside a mansion. My kitchen is bigger than your whole house. My bathroom is bigger than the entire house that you guys are living. So he was bragging. So one day his brother got a visa. The brother got a visa and didn't tell him. So that one jumped on the plane and actually flew into New York City. So when he landed in JFK, he now called his brother. Now say hello, and he said, Egon Ebele. Yeah, that was like, who's this? Say, Tokuboli. It was a lad is JFK. I don't know if bag magic money. Mommy goes to making be our Tagungu at the Luva at the for you to then the brother was like, hello, Tokubo. Oh, what JFK was? I mean, JFK says, I'm not home. I'm in Afghanistan. It will take like 3 years for me to come back. Say, I can see problem. Yeah, how about your wife? Can your wife come and pick me? Ìyàwó mi wà Somalia, wà lórí United Nations Association kìíní country tí wọ́n ṣe lọ sí Afghanistan, Somalia kò sí nílé. You know why the guy is lying? Because that guy is living in the basement. He didn't want you to know. You can't find out. It's a coded life, a kind of a life of lies. That he didn't want you to know that he's living in a basement. Inside the couch. He won't couch. He won't let you see that. So he has traveled to Afghanistan. He's not coming back in 3 years. So the boy had to go and call a friend who took him to Maryland, and that's where the guy stayed, and stuff. He was pissed off that his brother would not allow him to come to his house. It's because of the lies. So people will come back to Nigeria and they will lie to us. They will be spraying money. So we believe that, okay, they are making money. They are picking money on the side of the road and da-da-da-da-da and everything. Okay? So this guy now, approached the wife and said, see, sweetheart, I think the business is not doing okay for us. The best thing for us to do is let me travel to the U.S. and let me go and get a better life for our child, for you, and for me. Majority, all the time, we always want to think about the future. So everybody wants to go to a place where the grass is green so you can actually live a better life, right? And then some people will stay in Nigeria and they'll make it. Some people will stay in Nigeria and they'll make it. It's just like myself. All of my friends that are left in Nigeria, they are all millionaires and billionaires now. They are millionaires and billionaires now. We left them in Nigeria. They're not even thinking of going to the embassy to go and collect visa at all. The understanding is there for them that they're going to make it in Nigeria. Probably because they have somebody in their family who is connected to somebody in their family or who is connected to the government, and the government is going to give them contract so they know how to, But someone like myself, I'm just me, so I feel like, okay, I think I need to travel. So people do that because they feel the future is coming and the future is not looking so fine. Let me just relocate and go somewhere where I can actually make money and take care of my family without the understanding of what you're going to be facing when you get there. Nobody will tell you. It's just only now that we're having the awareness because of the social media, and people are having NGOs and organizations that are training people before they leave Nigeria. They will tell you before you jump on the plane. So before you jump on the plane, you need to go there and sit down. Let them show you videos of America. Let them tell you those things that you are going to be facing when you get there. Let them tell you all of these stuff, how to get a green card, how to get a job under the table, where to go, the state where you're supposed to go when you are newly coming. If anybody's coming in newly from Nigeria and coming into Houston, you will eventually leave Houston and go somewhere else, because in Houston, you don't have buses going all around. You don't have taxis going all around here. So, but when you go to somewhere like New York City, you can jump on the train, you can take a taxi. That place is actually good for someone that is just newly coming, and you can rent apartment, basement. You can rent a basement to stay there. You can rent a room from somebody to stay. You can squat with people over there and pay half of the rent and all kinds of stuff. And then you can get a job, under the table jobs. Because in New York City, they have all these storefronts and dollar stuff and Dollar Tree and all kinds of stuff like that. And they always want to hire people, and they don't want to pay a lot of money. So they will hire people without paper. And then they start with you with $7 an hour. They give you $7 an hour. Some of the cocoyers are getting $6 an hour, $5 an hour. The ladies that are doing cleaning, $5 an hour. They go there, they walk. And Nigerians do go, they start a job, they go and do security job with no paper. They get someone to borrow them a paper, and then they go and do this stuff and everything. So when you're coming into the US, before you jump on the plane, you need to understand that where you're going, visa alone cannot work the place. Even with your visa, you can be deported. All right. So visa alone is not good enough. You can get to this point of entry, and then they tell you they're only giving you 6 months out of the 2 years visa that you have in your hand. You know that. So you need to be very prepared. Let somebody prepare you for where you're going, where to go to, what to do, and all kinds of stuff like that. All right. So and when you come in, don't listen to what people say. You see, when you go to a place, the very first person you meet, or the very first home where you stay, when you enter into the US, they're going to pump their own mindset into you. They will tell you what you cannot do, what you cannot do, what you cannot do. And it's a lie. Because they themselves, they are not exposed, so they will be telling you this is the only thing you can get. They will tell you, oh, it's only a security job. Oh, it's only a security job. But whereas there are some other stuff that you could do even though you don't have your papers and stuff. So you need to broaden your knowledge about this sort of stuff. You have to come on social media all the time, ask the right question all the time for you to be able to get to know what you're doing. Some people will come in, they don't have work authorization, they don't have anything, but they'll start taking certifications from the first day they landed. They'll start taking Scrum Master, they'll start taking PMP, they start taking all of this stuff. Pending the time they'll get their work authorization, and then they just go straight into 6-figure salary and stuff like that. But some people will tell you, oh no, you can't do this, or you can't do that, or you have to go this. And if you come in, you don't even have paper, you can go to Maryland and get EIN number and start, and you can actually start a business. The EIN number will give you opportunity of starting a business, and with the EIN number, you can actually get the driver's license. So you get a driver's license, and you can get your phone and download Uber or download DoorDash or whatsoever and start driving. Do your DoorDash. You'll be able to make money if you're driving Uber in New York City. You can make, I don't know, you can make about $8,000 every month, even more than that. You can make $8,000 every month, even more than that. So someone without paper and making $8,000, you'll be able to feed your family in Nigeria, still be able to save money here, and it's possible for you to still buy a house, even without paper, without green card. And without green card. So you have to understand how you work these things. If you don't know, you don't know. So when you are mingling with people who are actually prayer warriors, prayer, they don't know jack. All what they know is to go to church, mountain of fire, pew. That's what they do. So they don't understand the street. You have to go and meet someone who is on the street. Go there. Let them teach you what they have done or what they're doing or what they've done, and then they'll teach you how to go by it, and then you'll be able to stand. Okay, some people will say, oh, go and get 10,000 to actually file paper. They don't use $10,000 anymore to file paper right now. Now it's over $20,000 right now. You want to do arranged marriage, it's over $20,000 right now. Okay, so you need to understand this whole stuff before you jump on the plane coming. You have to be prepared, and then preparing yourself and preparing the person that you're going to leave behind. You have to prepare that person. It's just like myself. I told my wife when I was coming, I said, in 2 weeks, I'm coming for you. I will still remember that time I told her in the airport, I was holding her hands like this, and I looked at her face, I said, Lola, I said, in 2 weeks, give me those 2 weeks. I'll come back for you. That 2 weeks was elongated to 15 years. That 2 weeks actually end up in 15 years. Who no, go no. You don't know. If you don't know, you don't know. When people they go through stuff, you don't know. It is when people are enjoying, you start seeing them. And when they tell you exactly what they've been through, you'll be so shocked you don't know. So preparing the mind of the person you're about to leave is very, very important. But sometimes, even you yourself, you don't even know. You don't know exactly what you're going to be confronted with. You don't know the challenges you're going to be faced with. So you don't know exactly what to do. To say, you will just be going by those fake people who are doing 419, trafficking drugs, doing credit card fraud, those ones, they enter America today, they come back next week and spend money. So you think those ones are just picking money from the roadside? If you're going to do something that is legit in America, you have to first of all go through the system. It takes a while for you to become a documented immigrant. And then when you now do that, you go to school to get a job and start working before you can even spend money. So you have to prepare the mind of that woman you're about to leave behind and let her understand, the place I'm going is not that easy, but I'm willing to go. I'm willing to go. And if I go, I just need you. And I'm going to go. I will go through the whole suffering time, because it's suffer when I go there. So that's what I'm about to go and do. I want to make myself a sacrificial lamb for this family. So, sweetheart, when you see me, you see me. Oh. When you see me, you see me. Oh. If you don't see me, you don't see me. Oh. Where they go, I don't know where I go see there. Over there, it's not like Nigeria. There's a system in place over there, and you must pass through that system to be able to make anything happen for yourself. Who no, go no. You too, you go soon no, my dear. Okay, so you see, you prepare the mind of that person and let the person understand that where you're going, the two of you are supposed to jump on the computer, look at the process of getting a green card, look at the process of getting this and all that kind of stuff. Let her understand that this, I'm going, even me myself. If you ask me when are you coming, I don't know. I don't know, unless you want to uproot me from the process. And if you uproot me from the process, if I come back home, it's possible for us to suffer. All right? So, that being said, so this young man left Nigeria. He left the business in the hands of the wife and said, honey, you go ahead and run the business. And whatever it is that you guys are making, use that money to keep the family going, eat, and whatever it is that you need to do. So, he left. And he got to the US and found out that it's not like that. You know, like when like, I don't know, maybe you guys do this stuff, but me, I do it a lot. I do it a lot just to make myself, I make myself feel good. I don't know, maybe you guys do it. I do this stuff just to make myself feel good. All right? I will sit down like that. Maybe I'll turn the light off sometimes. I'll be in the room or I'll be on the couch. I'll turn the light on and I'll start making movies in my head. I'll make movie in my head. And that movie, I love my movies. My movies will start from me being poor and then suddenly I just stumble on 200 million naira. So when I started spending the money, I'll now find out that 200 million naira is not enough. I'll quickly go back to that place and say 200 billion naira. I'll now redirect the movie. I'll start living the movie. I'll see my driver driving me. I'll stop by the amala joint, eat amala. I'll go and buy one house here. I'll buy a skyscraper over there. Then I'll find out that 200 billion is not enough. And I'll quickly go back to the beginning and I'll put it at $200 billion. Then I'll change the whole story around. I'll still come back. And it's supposed for me to be there for like 2-3 hours. I'll be enjoying the presence of my movie. And the movie is going to be sweet in my head. That I won't want it to go. So it is possible for a lot of you guys to be making movie in your head when you are on the plane, or maybe movie in your head when you got the visa. You start making movie in your head what you're going to do and all kinds of stuff like that. And all of the white people you are going to sambalidate, like, I've not sambalidated white people before. I have to sambalidate Chinese. I have to sambalidate Puerto Rican. I have to sambalidate Spanish people. I have to sambalidate this. So you make the movie in your head and you see yourself sambalidating and doing all manners of things. You see yourself going to the club and say, yeah. And then start spraying money. And just start spraying money over there. In your head, you're seeing that stuff. It's like fantasizing, right? So in your head, you're making that movie, you're imagining it. And I'm telling you, it's a real movie. You'll be seeing yourself, you see the road, you see the light, you see the club. When you enter, you see all the babes and stuff like that. And you go in and you see how the girl is walking towards you and actually stop you and say, Shola, how are you? How you doing today? Can you just treat me today? You will see it in the brain. You'll be making the movie. I don't know, maybe you guys do that. I do it a lot. I do that kind of crazy stuff a lot. This stuff is given to people with a kind of I don't know how they call it. It's people they have a video. I don't know what they call that stuff, but they have that power to imagine things. It is a gift. Some people can't do it. It's a gift to be able to do that stuff and put it together and stuff like that. And it's possible for it to happen one day if you do it well. You do it well. All right. So that's the part of it. And sometimes I dream of me having superpowers. I always love that part of it, that God just, let me just have superpower. And my superpower, I'll just go to Nigeria and just kill all the kidnappers. Okay? I'll just kill all the kidnappers. And my superpower, they will shoot me like this. I'll just be dropping the bullet like, no. And I'll just move again. I'll just catch them by the neck and squeeze their neck and break them and kill all of them. I'll just be going. I'll be a one-man army. I'll go to Sambisa Forest, but I'll just land in Sambisa Forest. I'll say, guys, come out now. And then they're coming out and they're shooting me. I'll be dropping the bullets and stuff. I'll be going towards them. I'll kill all of them and make Nigeria a better place. I always think like that. This thing is... I always think that way. I think like that I want to make Nigeria a better place, so I need to have that superpower just to destroy people and kill all the bad people in Nigeria. I'm telling you, I always think about that stuff. The movie is always very good. I love that kind of movie. I love that kind of movie, for real. So, so if you have that kind of stuff, and you'll be making and daydreaming and making movies in your head, and by the time you come to reality, you're going to wake up in America, and then you're going to find out and realize that you've been daydreaming, that's not exactly the way it's going to happen to you. You have to suffer first. Vivid imagination. Okay? You have to suffer first. And that's the beginning. Because when you get there, that's when they're going to ask you, do you have a green card? And I want all you people, they call you guys Awaiting America, to listen. Awaiting America, I want you guys to listen. When they say Awaiting America, those women, their husbands are in America, and they are waiting for the embassy to call them. The husband has already started filing documents for them, and they are waiting for the embassy to call them to come over and collect their visas. All right, we call them Awaiting America. What is wrong with this camera thing now? This camera doing this now. This camera, I know they do this kind of thing for me. Why down? Okay, so let's wait for it. This is so they call them Awaiting America. I want you guys to listen. All right, your husband is in America. You think he's enjoying. You think the guy is enjoying. He's sending you pictures and stuff like that. Okay, he's gonna, for real, he's gonna look clean because the environment is clean. There's light. There's everything and everything. And because of the cold, sometimes you will see his skin will be glowing and everything will be right and all kinds of stuff. He's able to take a shower like 5 times in a day. Like in Nigeria, you can't take a shower like that. In those days, now you could do that, okay? Take a shower like 4 or 5 times in a day because the shower is running, all right? And the soap too, very nice, fantastic soap and everything. You could do that and stuff. And you could go to the store. During my old time when I newly came, my white friend would take me to the store. We'll go and buy nice clothes, nice shoes, nice everything. We wear them to a club and wear them to parties. And then the next day we go back and return those things. And we get our refund back. Sometimes we go and buy microwave. We use it, we take it back. We buy blender, we use it, we take it back. We buy, vacuum cleaner, we use it, we take it back. And then they refund our money. Okay, so it's possible for that to happen over there. So you think we're enjoying, we're not really enjoying. Even these days, people take picture in front of a car that doesn't belong to them. And then they will now write in front of it, God has done it again. Hallelujah. He has done it again. So everybody in the family will see it on social media. They see it on Facebook. And they start running around and ask, my brother has blown. My brother don't blow. He don't blow. He don't blow. He want a Mercedes. He want a Range Rover. He want a... And then your brothers will now start using the picture to brag all around town. Say, my brother don't enter. He don't enter jackpot. And all that. Now you know it's not lie. You talk. They don't know. It's make believe. It's fake it until you...